Hello, my Pisces. I don't know why I'm starting with that. Sorry. Hello, my Pisces. This is Erica, and I'm going to be doing your April 2019 love reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, definitely Venus sign. Check that out. If you don't know about your natal chart, I use AstroSeek. You can Google it. Oh, crud. But it's really cool to see what all signs you have in each house and different planets and yada, yada, yada. Sorry, this is the first reading of the day, so it's going to be a little bit of a bumpy ride. I've had a tough month, but you know what? Everything is going to be A-okay. And that's the same for you. Y'all are going through something. It seems like a lot of people are going through some stuff, but I feel like it's purging season still, you know? You gotta get rid of stuff and gotta learn some lessons before we get to the next level that we're trying to reach. So, don't think it's weird, just like in the Bible. It says, don't think it's strange that you're going through tests and tribulations, because it's all part of your path. And it's not a race. It's a marathon. Alright. So I'm going to do past, present, future spread. We're going to clarify. Then I'm going to pull some additional messages from my own little rickety deck. And then I just got this new deck. So I want to start trying it out. It's the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. The cards are freaking beautiful. They are so beautiful. And so I just bought them. So now I'm going to start using them. So far, I really like them. I dig them. Definitely gives a way more spiritual way to look at things. All right, here we go. All right, Spirit, what message do you have for Pisces, April 2019? All right, past. Give me a recent past card. All right. So we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there could be a recent situation that's happened that's made you reevaluate your situation with your family, and you've realized that there's a lot of deep-seated issues you have in relation into your childhood and to your parents. And as you work on those wounds, it definitely helps your love life, because as you heal your past wounds, it frees up that negativity that's stuck in you. And you know, we all attract where we are vibrationally. So as you heal and release those past wounds, your vibration raises. You're able to attract healthier and loving relationships into your life. All right, so for the present, we have, this could be the one. So you could have recently met somebody or about to meet somebody. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. All right, so that's what's up. So either it's here, already here, or it's about to be here very, very soon. Because, you know, time is fluid. It's not this linear thing that, you know, most people think about. Let's see. And for future for April 2019, Pisces. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. All right. So, overall energy for the month. Flirt, girl, flirt, or dude. Y'all are guys watching this? I so appreciate it. So flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Alright, so let's clarify. Clarify healing family issues. Why is healing family issues here, Spirit? Thank you for all clarity. And letting Pisces know exactly what they need to know. 2 cards. Alright, first card out is the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is known to be the card. Ooh, excuse me. It's the card that's known to be about it. The universe is, I feel like in dealing with this, the universe, spirit, source, whatever you want to call it, I call it Bob. The universe is trying to get you to deal with an issue that you've been ignoring for a long time now. And the crazy thing is, this issue that Spirit has been nudging you to tackle is what's going to help also in your foundation and give you security, stability, since it's a 4. It's going to give you that emotional reassurance that might have been lacking in your life thus far. Let's get another card. All right. So then we got 3 of Wands reversed. So we got a 4 to the 3. So I feel like you're going to need to kind of backtrack in your life. You need to kind of regress a little bit to figure out your deep-seated issues or the root of, I'm hearing maybe abandonment, that you might have a deep-seated fear of abandonment, that you feel like people are always going to leave you, or the ones that you love, you know, they're always going to betray you. I mean, you might have been hurt in a lot of your life, but a lot of those issues are they actually stem from childhood. Say that you might have had an absent parent, or maybe you had a parent that worked a lot, or they weren't able for some reason to give you the love and attention that you needed as a child for you to grow in a healthy way. So with that happening as you grow older, those wounds keep replaying in relationships and friendships in your life. So right now is not the time to try to manifest new relationships or new friendships until you take a look at the past and see what are the issues that you need to work on and where they really stem from. Therapy is a huge help. I've been in therapy for about 2 years, I think. And when you find a therapist or a counselor that you really resonate with, the guy that I see, he's actually Buddhist, which is awesome. It helps you see things about yourself that, you know, you typically can't see. But I mean, you could also read books on self-help and stuff like that. But it's definitely something you want to look into and kind of reflect on before you really keep moving forward in relationships and friendships, because it's going to keep, the same thing is going to keep happening over and over again until you address these issues. Okay. So let's look at, this could be the one. Why is this could be the one here? Ooh, okay. We have the 8 of Wands. So I'm feeling that there are a lot of suitors, people, potential partners that are going to be trying to vie for your attention in April. It's going to be a lot of communication. You might be getting a lot of messages if you're online dating, or even on Facebook. You could have random, you know, people hitting you up, or even just your everyday life. You know, you might get just random compliments from people. It's going to, you're going to have to kind of weed out the people that are actually good choices and the people that could potentially be toxic choices. But there is going to be one of these people is going to be the one. All right, one more card to clarify. This could be the one. Ooh, yes, the Fool. So, yes, you're going to meet somebody, or you have met somebody recently that you're going to have a new beginning with. It's going to be a fresh start. I feel like it's not somebody you've dated before. It's not somebody you have a history with. It's not somebody that you have known for a long time. You might have known them, but it could be in the recent past, I hear 1 to 3 months. Could be a fire sign. We have, these are both Wands. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Jesus. Could be them. Could also be water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces as well. But I feel like, you know, definitely they're going to have a lot of fire in their chart. Or they can just be a very passionate, like, person. Like, they're very passionate when they talk about what their hobbies are and what they love. And they could be a very, not aggressive, but assertive kind of person. But you're going to have a new beginning. It's time for a fresh start. If you do this work over here, and I feel like you are going to be doing this work because it's leading to the romantic partner you seek. And also, you see up here, you got these little baby angels over here, all right? And so the divine has the divine is guiding you through this. It's not a mistake that you met this person or you're going to meet this person. And see, and they're wearing red, and to me that also shows I'm here in a place of or a position of authority, or people look up to this person. if you are looking for a female partner or a feminine partner, they are going to be a person that makes you feel very safe and secure. They're not going to be, I hear dirty. Take that as you want it. All right. So I feel like the divine is really has its hand in this. I'm hearing it's a prayer that you've been praying for a long time. This is going to be the breakthrough you need. Healing these family issues that you have, that's going to be the breakthrough you need in order to have this new start in relationships that feels just carefree and just wonderful. And it's going to be very passionate as well. So let's go look at the future then. All right, Spirit, why is honeymoon here for Pisces, April 2019? Clarify honeymoon for me, please. Okay, cool. So you have the Five of Cups reversed, which is actually good because that means that your 5 is the number of change and transformation, right? So in this right here, we see that you're going to be going through a change and transformation in this month and the time around before and after. In the past, you might have always looked at what could have gone wrong. Upright is all about looking at, you're focusing on these 3 cups. You're focusing on what has gone wrong. You're focusing on what you don't have. You're focusing on lack. Where there's 2 of Cups behind you. 2 of Cups to me is a soulmate card. It's a blessed union. So you're looking at all these failed relationships or all these, empty emotions, and you feel like, you feel like you never can get ahead. But since now that it's reversed in the near future, in the future position, to me, that's meaning that you finally let go of that mentality, that you're entering a mentality of being grateful for what you have and trying to stay on the positive, not always looking at what you don't have and being in a mentality of lack. But you're being grateful for what you do have. You're going into a positive mindset and you're looking at what you want, not what you don't want. In the past, you might have been like, I don't want a guy that smokes, or I don't want a woman that drinks all the time. I don't want this or that. And the third, and it's so weird how, like, our brains it filters out negative words like can't, don't, won't, no. And so I've read a lot about where when you're doing daily affirmations, don't say, I don't want to gain weight, for instance. Because your body's going to respond to, I gain weight. It's going to totally clear out, don't. So you would say instead, I'm losing weight. I'm thankful for losing weight. So that might have been a roundabout message, but hopefully one of y'all, that helped one of y'all. Let's go ahead and get another card. One more card for honeymoon. One more card to clarify honeymoon. All right. So, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like that you, for the most part, you're coming out of that negative mental space, for the most part. And there's still a little bit of stuff that you got to clear up. And once you clear it up, this is not saying it's a no for new beginnings. This is a delay. Once you completely come out of this mentality, then the Ace of Pentacles then will be upright in your life. New beginnings in love, relationships, family, money, health, wealth. To me, the Ace of Pentacles symbolizes all that makes you feel secure and grounded and stable. So that's different for everybody. Some people, it's more about money. Some people, it's more about health. Some people, it's more about love or friendships. So whatever makes you feel secure and stable and safe, it's on delay right now, but it doesn't mean it's not coming. You just have to get completely out of that lack, that negative mental space to propel yourself forward into the new beginnings, because the new beginning is here. And with the honeymoon card, whoever you meet, whoever is going to be in your life, it is going to progress. Y'all are going to take vacations together. Also, this person could live at a distance, and one of you may be traveling to see each other. But I feel it's going to be you two guys together taking trips. And it could even be just, like little day trips. Like, hey, let's go to, the next city over and sightsee for a little bit or something. But it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And it's also, y'all are going to be in the honeymoon phase in the relationship. The honeymoon phase, everything is amazing. So as you're in the honeymoon phase, remember not to let that negative Nancy mentality start creeping in, saying that, oh man, it's going too good. Something's going to happen. This person makes me happy. They're going to end up leaving me, or they're probably cheating on me. You can't do that. Accept things as they are. Hope for the best, expect the worst kind of thing, but don't expect it at the forefront of your mind. To me, okay, so the way I look at things is I try to get in this flow state of, hey, things are going good, cool, I know if this person's for me, things are going to work out. And if it doesn't work out, that just means they're not for me, and I have to find the lesson in it and move forward towards my destiny, towards what I want. The good thing is the overall energy for the month is the Three of Swords reversed. So you've had a recent heartbreak, or it could be, from these family issues, but you're finally working to get over it. You're moving forward. You have forward momentum. So that's beautiful that, you're making progress. You're making progress. And don't get too hard on yourself. Rome wasn't built in a day. You're not going to be able to clear out all your negative junk, like that. It takes work, and it's hard work, and it's painful, and it sucks. But in the end, it is all worth it, because our journey here on Earth is to evolve as spirits, evolve our souls to learn lessons we need to learn for the greater good, All right, so I'm going to take 3 cards from here for an additional message. All right. Spirit, what additional message do you have for Pisces in love for April 2019? So we have jealousy and go with the flow. What was I just saying? Go with the flow. Accept things as they are. Be like water. When there's a rock, in the middle of a river, the water doesn't just stop and trying to hit it and obliterate the rock. Nah, it's like, all right, that's cool, whatever. I'm going to go around it. I'm going to go over it. I'm going to find the path of least resistance. Because that's where you find the little groove in the universe, Drop resistance. Resistance will hold your blessings up. You got to trust the universe. It's hard. Trust me, it's hard to trust the universe and not try to always be in control. Because as Westerners, we are programmed to always be in control. And that's one of our biggest downfalls, and why the majority of us are very unhappy, because we feel like we have to control everything, so therefore we are in resistance to most things in our life. All right, one more card for Pisces, April 2019. All right, so your debts and karma is being paid off. So I feel like as you're working on yourself, you're doing in the inner work, and that's what you're learning, your lessons, you're learning the karma, you're learning, what you need to do. And you're correcting things so you keep going on the right path. And that's a beautiful thing, because as your debts and your karma is being corrected, that is opening the door for your blessings to come through. I like it. All right. Bottom of the deck, lessons to be learned. Spirit, you're awesome. I appreciate you so much. So that's really, a lot of what this month is going to entail, is learning to go with the flow and learning to see the lessons that life is giving you. That life doesn't happen to you, life happens for you, and also you co-create your own life. So therefore, you're not a victim of life. You're not a victim of circumstances. When you look at life and things that are happening, you have to look at it from the standpoint of what lessons is Source trying to teach me. Did I agree? I probably you know, before I came to this life, this is what my soul signed up for. This is what my soul said. Hey, you know, we're going to deal with some deep-seated abandonment issues because in this lifetime, we're going to learn self-love. That's what we're going to hone in on. So you got to be kind of, you know, mindful of, don't always live in the 3D. You know, as in when a circumstance happens, stop looking at the physicality of it. Take a time or take some time to kind of meditate and step back and see the lessons that are blossoming from it, you know. All right, so I'm going to pull 3 more cards for advice for April 2019. I'm going to shuffle once. What advice do you have for Pisces for April 2019? Thank you, Spirit. 3 cards. All right, we have the 4 of Wands reverse. We have the King of Pentacles. 1 more card, Spirit. And we have the Hierophant reversed. All right. So I feel like also in the month of April, it's not going to be, a lot of it is your choices. It's not going to be a time of like, okay, so this is how I feel about destiny. There are things that are meant for us, so the opportunity will present itself. However, we have free choice. We have the free choice of taking the opportunities or denying the opportunities. And whatever we don't learn from this life, we carry to the next life and try to learn it then. So the advice, I feel like, you have a 4 to the King of Pentacles to the 5. Reverse, reverse, upright. Right? So I feel like, so this is actually the first earth that we see is in the advice. In the actual reading, it's, well, here's earth, but it's mainly been fire and water, which is emotions and passion and motions and movement, action, action, action. So your advice, I feel, is that you need to take the time to really get in your King of Pentacles mode, because something has broken your foundation, like your security. You need to break your foundation. You need to stir yourself up a little bit. You need a little bit of chaos in order to get reorganized. You need to let things fall apart a little bit, or let yourself fall apart a little bit, in order to come back and get into a very stable place. And as you get in that stable place, you need to remember that you're also a teacher. Pisces is one of the most like intuitive, like gifted signs of the zodiac. It's the 12th. It's the 12th. It's the most evolved. So a lot of times that Pisces has a calling on their life to be spiritual teachers, spiritual mentors, spiritual healers, that things of that nature. And as you get into your calling, into your purpose in life, you're going to be able to go into your flow a lot easier. It's going to be so much easier when you're doing, you know, what you're doing, what you're supposed to do on this earth, and also what you love. So, you know, if everybody has some kind of spiritual gifts, hopefully you know yours already. If you already know yours, start working on it more. Start trying to use it, you know. If you don't know yours, start researching. Ask God or Spirit to show you, you know, what it is that your gifts are and what are you supposed to be doing in this lifetime. So I'm going to pull 1 more card from here. Yeah. The question I'm going to ask is, what is the most important lesson that needs to be learned out of this, out of April 2019? What is the most important lesson that Pisces needs to learn for April 2019? All right. Thank you, Spirit. 1 card. I'm going to have to read from the book because I'm not familiar with this deck yet since I just bought it like 2 days ago. Let's see. That's too many. Alright, what we're going to do is just pull from the top. Do 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Okay, Vision Quest. Awesome. So that's 6. And I feel like, so 6 for me is number of relationships, but also it has to do with taking a look at how you're thinking. Meaning there needs to be a change in perspective. There needs to be a reevaluation of how you're seeing life and relationships. So Vision Quest. Find clarity by spending time alone in nature. If you live in a city, go for a walk in a park. If you live in the country, make sure that you spend time outside in contemplation. Get off the couch, get away from your desk, go outside. Spirit helps those who help themselves. So set your intention and ask nature for a guiding vision for your life. Hey! So that's really good, you know. So a lot of the answers that you're wanting to know, a lot of the questions that you have, doing just that, going on your own little personal vision quest, taking a step back is what's going to help you figure out what are these issues that you need to work on. And also it will give you a fighting chance for a healthy and abundant relationship. Because if you do not heal those wounds inside yourself, you know, that could cause friction in a relationship, and then, you know, something that could have been great will end because we didn't work on ourselves, right? So that's your reading for April 2019, Pisces. I hope you'll have a great month. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. That would be amazing. And also drop a comment down below. I've been kind of thinking about maybe start doing live streams, like, you know, just doing some card pulls and stuff like that for y'all. Just let me know. Let me know if that would be a cool thing, if y'all are interested. So if I get enough comments, I'll definitely do it. All right, love and light to y'all. Uh-oh. Bye.